It's my next guest. And it's a very warm welcome back to Sarah and Keren, a.k.a. Bananarama. Yes, they're back in the world. And to get us in the mood, it's their latest. We've been playing it a lot. We like it. Stuff like that. I was enjoying it. Bananarama going, this goes on a bit, doesn't it? Like greyhounds in the slips. Let us talk. That is the new one from Bananarama. Stuff like that. We've been playing it a lot, and it's on the Radio 2 A-list already.
Thank you so much. We're very excited.
Yay.
We are thrilled.
Yes, Sarah and Keren are here. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. So this is it. You're back as a... Now, so how long were you at 3 again?
We just did the reunion tour on a couple of summer dates.
And then back as 2. Back as 2.
Yeah.
Well, we were already halfway through the album, really.
I see.
So...
Okay.
It was a nostalgic interlude.
Yeah, because I did think, when I heard there was a new album, I kind of thought, wow, that's happened quite quickly. Because, you know what I mean? So it makes sense.
We're prolific.
It makes sense that you'd got you were halfway through.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, and what was it? Is it kind of weird adjusting to be 2 again, or is it just this is the way it's supposed to be, and this feels like home?
It kind of is, because we've been 2 for 30 years,
yeah.
So that's what we're really used to. And it was really lovely to do that tour with Siobhan, and she'd never done it with us before, so that was fun. But it was like a project that we did, and then we went back to doing what we do. So for us, it's completely natural.
Yeah. And also, I think it was a nice. I mean, because I saw, and it was a nice, it was almost like a kind of a gift to the fans in a way.
But it was. That's exactly because of social media. I kept reading, could you just do one show with Siobhan, please? And I just thought, yeah, why not? Let's just.
It was quite emotional
It
for
was
us
Christmas
as well.
time, and
from sort of rehearsals, we started sort of getting very emotional and quite teary over some of the songs. That probably meant more to us than some of the fans, really.
Yeah. But also, I think what was lovely was watching all the old footage and stuff. And because you're standing in an audience full of people who share your memories.
I know, absolutely.
I don't know if it was the same for you guys.
Yeah, it was, absolutely.
And I thought it was quite brave being the age we are now and putting our younger selves on stage behind us.
Yeah, I was going to say I wept, but I mean, that makes it sound rude.
Wept with laughter.
Oh my God!
Look at the state of them.
I really liked it because it was like we were all looking at ourselves.
Yes,
30 years ago. It was terrific. So the new album is in stereo.
Yep.
And because there's been a lot of albums over the years. So how do you approach a new one? How do you know it's time? We have enough material. What's the deal?
Well, I think we always write. We constantly write, but there's never seems to be anywhere for it to go. So there's the odd EP and the odd Christmas single. But I just feel like we had come to a point, and obviously because of social media, we just thought this is the time to actually release something. And I mean, it's our 11th studio album, which is quite.
But we have an amazing producer friend, Ian Masterson, who we've worked with for years, and whenever either of us have got time, we sort of get in the studio together and have. I mean, it's not like being like a job. It's something we just love doing. We sit with his dogs and we knock out a couple of tunes, go for lunch. It's a really nice way to make a living.
No, it does sound very, very nice. And the touring element, because I know you're doing a UK launch tour. It starts in April 26th. The dates in London are sold out, but then you go on to Birmingham, Manchester, and Glasgow. I mean, you obviously. I don't know what obviously, but do you still enjoy that?
Yes, well, these are like an album launch thing, so they're really different for us. It's a Q&A.
Oh, I see.
And then we're playing tracks from the new album. We're playing stuff that we've done over the 90s and noughties. I hate saying that word, but I think that's the term, isn't it?
Yeah, I think.
But so loads of stuff we haven't done before.
Yeah, no one
probably there probably won't be anything in its original form that people have heard done before. It's a totally new show.
Wow.
In fact, we can just start rehearsing. No, it's a proper fan show and something completely different. And I'm really looking forward to the Q&As. I mean, obviously we can't answer everyone's questions, but I think...
Are you filtering the questions?
No,
or is it...
no, absolutely not. I think it's going to be
luck, everyone.
questions in a box and randomly
like
pick them out.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you can read them and go, I can't read that one.
Yeah. There won't be any of that. I think, we're quite honest people.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So,
and that sort of tour sounds kind of easier, yes?
Well, they're just little intimate venues, so it's not,
Well, I don't know, because we've not done it before, so we'll let you know next time.
And there was some talk when you did the last tour that you were having to revisit your choreography from previous years. So now when you write new songs, do you kind of in your head, do you imagine how they'll be to perform?
No,
Let me stop you there. No.
Okay, fair enough. And the other thing, when you write new songs, where do you come from, if you know what I mean? Are you writing about experiences? Are you writing about emotions? Are you writing about, or do you just get a riff in your head and think, "Ooh, that's
quite a lot of personal experiences on the album, and we have quite a laugh.
And when we looked back at them, they all looked like disastrous love affairs. I mean, not quite that sad.
Only some of them.
A couple of miserable old bags. Real saddos.
That didn't work out.
That didn't work out. We'll have to look somewhere else now. But really, we're not that unhappy.
No, you seem delighted. You seem delighted. And you're wearing poppy colours. It's all good.
Thank you.
It's all good. Now, we are going to get an exclusive first play of a song from the new album. Yes? Take this, Ken Bruce. It's a world exclusive. So, which one are you giving us? Do you know?
We're
giving you. Well, you've asked for, I believe.
Yeah, we wanted it.
Okay.
So we're allowing you to play.
Nobody wanted to play this, but it's happening.
Looking for another sad song. Looking for someone.
What do we need to know about this?
It's another love affair
on the
gone
tin.
wrong.
It is looking for someone.
Yeah.
Hear you.
Yeah, in a bad way in this one.
World exclusive, ladies and gentlemen. Bananarama, brand new, looking for someone.
Looking for someone to give me some loving. I'm not asking for too much, and I don't expect nothing but love. I'm looking for a reason, for someone to believe in. Is that asking for too much? I don't know. All my dreams, fairy tales, crashing down. Who's the one who will turn it around? My heart is aching, can't stand this waiting. Where's my happy ending? Where is my heaven? I'm just looking for someone to give me some loving. I'm not asking for too much, and I don't expect nothing but love. I'm looking for a reason, for someone to believe in. Is that asking for too much? I don't know. Time is ticking, make the most of every minute. Time is ticking. I'm just looking for someone to give me some loving. I'm not asking for too much, and I don't expect nothing but love. I'm looking for a reason, for someone to believe in. Is that asking for too much? I don't know. I'm just looking for someone to make the most of every minute. Time is ticking. I'm just looking for someone to believe in. Is that asking for too much? I don't know.
Oh, we're back on the radio. What? Well, you know, I wasn't to know the song would end.
Just sampling the gin.
We should have warned you like the last time.
Yeah, it's going to stop now. That was Looking for Someone, and it was a world exclusive off the new album, which is called In Stereo, and that album is out on April the 19th, and then there's a launch tour, which starts on April the 26th, 2 sold-out dates in London, but then off to Birmingham, Manchester, and Glasgow. People have been in touch. Now, is this the real Normski? Is this Normski, or is it a different
you
Normski?
know?
No, it's Normski.
Is it Normski?
Not Norm.
Not Janet
Normski,
Street
Norm.
Quarters Normski.
Oh, the different Normski.
Different Normski.
Oh,
We know him.
Oh, you know him. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Well, he loves stuff like that. Such a fantastic disco pop song, and ecstatic for the new album. And he's going to all 5 dates on your tour, living his best life. Lots of love, Normski.
Oh,
thanks,
you, Normski.
Not that Normski. Different Normski. Please, can you ask Keren and Sara, you were really good friends with George Michael. Can you tell us your memories of him? I remember reading you used to have the key code to his house and would let yourselves in.
Yes.
Well, I didn't live that far from him, so but we did have the code, and if we were a bit bored one afternoon, if we weren't working,
we'd go and have a spot of lunch, couple of glasses of wine. Let's go and bother George.
Yeah.
And he'd say, "Oh, not you two again." We had so much fun with
so
him.
many
He used
great
to
times.
send his chauffeur Dennis round to pick us up for a night out.
And we'd come back and pick him up, and then we'd buzz the intercom, and you'd hear the hairdryer going.
like, "Come on."
He'd never be ready.
No, we had many fun times.
Yeah.
Very
Oh.
sad.
Very sad. Now, a lot of bands release a book about their successes. When can I expect a Bananarama book on my coffee table? You must have some wild stories to tell. Ruth in Bournemouth. That's a good idea, Kerching.
The book thing, I think it has to be like everything. And I think it's...
I'm quite ready for that.
Have you kept everything? Is there a Bananarama
Sarah
museum?
has. Sarah's very good. I've kept
Under my
nothing.
stairs. Not quite a museum, yes.
No, but you could
Box-
open
yeah.
one. If the V&A suddenly said we want to do a Bananarama retrospective.
skirts.
We had dungarees, homemade knitted dishcloth tops. Yeah, all of it.
It's all there.
It's all there.
Come on,
Bandanas.
V&A. What the people want.
Sadly not. It's hardly David Bowie.
What genre of music didn't you tackle in the Bananarama heyday that you wish you had? I don't quite know what that means. Katie from Colchester, because, your sound is your sound.
Well, we tackled reggae.
Of course you did, yes.
Couple of B-sides. We always finished an album with a ballad, which
Nice.
we've done again.
Very
now.
popular
Oh, yes.
ballad.
In tradition.
Yeah.
Nice.
We've done rocky stuff. I mean, when we sort of came out of the Stock Aitken Waterman, we went and did an album with Youth, which was very guitar based. So we made a departure in
Yeah,
those
drum and
ways.
bass, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
We've not really done drum and bass. We haven't really tackled
Grime, of course,
drum.
grime.
We haven't tackled.
Yeah. Bananarama grime, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure it would work. Whatever we try and tackle, we always sound like Bananarama.
Well,
Somehow.
that's
Somehow.
going to happen. But now, question for Keren. Patrick in Warwick, I've heard you once worked for the BBC before Bananarama. What were you doing?
I was in the pensions department, darling.
Really?
Well, yeah, I phoned up the BBC for a job, and I had grade A maths, so they put me in the pension department. I said, that's not what I want to do. They said,
in
well,
the
once
door.
you get your foot in the door, you get your Ariel magazine. I don't know if they still had it. Your Ariel newspaper
remember
came
Ariel.
round.
I remember
So you had first dibs on all the jobs going, but then I started this, so sadly
wow.
it didn't last long. But the canteen came in handy on a night out.
I remember Ariel used to have an ad in it saying if you put in a program format and it got made, you get a free pair of trainers.
Did you go in for it?
No, because even at the time, desperate as I was, I thought, trainers?
BBC trainers.
That's what I'm getting. Sarah, what do you remember about your first appearance with Fun Boy 3 on Top of the Pops? And how did things change the next day, Jack and Dudley?
I found it absolutely mortifying. I wasn't long out of school. Excuse me. And I was Terry Hall wanted us to wear sweatshirt rah-rah skirts, and I just was so embarrassed, as you can see on the Ain't What You Do performance. And my hair is all over my face to hide, didn't know which camera to look in, and felt like a monster. So that's my memory.
But was the next day, were you suddenly famous, or did you feel famous, or did nothing change?
It was very strange, because I've watched that all my life growing up, and there I am. I've just left school, and now I'm on Top of the Pops. It was amazing, but I needed to find my feet a little bit, find some confidence.
Another benefit of the BBC was I had a club card, and we used to go and see who was in there, and we'd go to Top of the Pops and say, yeah, we're with you too. And there are many old Top of the Pops where we're actually in the crowd going on, jumping around.
Oh, BBC 4. That's a good lost afternoon.
They do crop up every now and again.
Looking for Bananarama in the crowd. Which of your many album albums do you think deserved a single release but never got it? Verity from Suffolk. And that's an interesting thing, isn't it? Because back in the day, presumably you didn't get to decide.
Oh, we did.
Oh, did always?
Well, mostly, yeah.
Yeah.
Until it went horribly wrong.
So we nosedived.
So if you wanted
They
something,
kind of let us get on with it.
so if you wanted something to be a single, it could be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mostly.
Okay. What am I asking now?
No idea.
What's the question? Venus Razor question. I'm looking for that question. Can I find it? No.
They didn't use our version. It was very upsetting.
Oh,
Very upsetting.
okay.
Yeah, we
didn't
earned
write
nothing
that.
from that.
Oh, okay. They hate that. They hate it.
Yeah.
We're not talking about it.
We met
oh,
the
the
writer.
razor. Oh, the lady shave
Yes.
thing. Oh, I remember that. Yes.
I presume that's what.
Yeah. That's what the.
Yeah.
Is that one of your questions?
I'm thinking, why are you interested in that?
You and your lady shaves.
Do they send you lots of lady shave?
No.
Nothing.
No.
Well, that seems very rude. But still, there must have been some
Well,
cash
maybe-
incentive. Yeah, they thought to themselves they can afford to buy some razors now.
No, they picked one of the few songs that we didn't write.
Yeah.
That's the thing, and didn't use our version. That's what we're saying.
So we get
no, we
absolutely
certainly didn't
nothing.
get cash rich from that.
Oh, now I feel terrible.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you
Oh.
for
Have you-
rubbing
have you
salt
opened
in
a
the
wound?
wounds.
Well, thank you very much. This interview's going very well. You tried to produce it, and now it's gone horribly, horribly wrong. The new album in stereo is out on April the 19th. The UK launch tour starts on April the 26th in London, and then on to Birmingham, Manchester, and Glasgow. Sarah, Karen, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Welcome back,
Thank
Bananarama.
We're talking about the worst way you've been dumped.
Rylan on Saturday.
I was in the middle of the ocean on